share the good news of Jesus Christ. Some of you are going to serve the poor and share Jesus. Some of you are going to collect canned food and share Jesus. But all of us are going to share the good news of Jesus. We're going to do some crazy stuff. You ready? Speaking of crazy, I'm about to introduce you to a guy who's really crazy. This guy, matter of fact, started as a volunteer at Dare to Share 7 years ago, and he almost got kicked out because he was spraying the audience with a water pistol. This guy is crazy. I've seen him do crazy stuff on a snowboard and a surfboard and a skateboard, but not at the same time. I've been able to do 2 reality series with this guy, Gospel Journey and Gospel Journey Maui. Anybody ever seen those? I've done over 50 Dare to Share events with this guy. Let me tell you something. Not only is he insane, he is insanely in love with the Lord Jesus Christ. He is a follower of the Lord Jesus Christ. I want you to put your hands together for my good friend, Zane Black.
What's up? My name's Zane Black, and I love Jesus. Excited to be here with you guys tonight. You know, I gotta tell you a little bit about my recent passions. I don't know what it is, but we live in Winter Park, Colorado. You guys know what that is? The mountains. Well, something about living up in the middle of the mountains, it just made me want to be like this rugged mountain man. I don't know what it was, like wear flannel, carry an axe, maybe grow an epic beard. Be like manly, you know what I mean? Probably because I grew up in the city, so lots of concrete, and I was like skinny, and I don't know, all of a sudden I'm in the mountains and I feel manly. And then my passion for being rugged mountain man just grew when a bear broke into the discipleship center that I live and work at. Like a real bear. We live on the 3rd floor, my wife and I, and the bear broke into the 2nd floor. Rather than go up the stairs to our place, it went downstairs into the girls' dorm, broke into one of their rooms, found a case of Monster energy drinks. You know this is gonna get good. Bites one, goes bananas, and bites them all. Drinks all the Monster energy drinks. Figures out that it's locked in now, it can't get out. It backs up, jumps through a window. So this one like fueled my passion for manliness, right? Now I'm like researching, you know, how to hunt bears and stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. And then the bear broke in again. This time, goes into the main lodge and gets locked in the kitchen. We had this guy from Switzerland. He goes in the morning like to get breakfast. He's like, opens the door, sees this bear, got stuck, ate a 20-pound thing of chocolate chips, and then just took like a little bear nap. Like, stuck. He sees it. He's like, and then like freaks out, right? He runs over to his roommate's door. He's like, tries to wake all the roommates up. They're like, what's going on, man? And because he's from Switzerland, doesn't have a very good accent, he goes, there's a beer in the kitchen. And they're like, what'd you say? Like, there's a beer in the kitchen. And like, I know it's a Bible school, and like we're not supposed to drink, but like, you can settle down a little bit. He's like, oh, it's a beer. And they're like, a bear! And he's like, a bear! So they go, and the cool thing is they actually made the national news, and we have a video clip of the bear stuck in the kitchen right here.
Not the first time he's broken into the lodge.
I love it. Look how big this thing is. You can see his head right there.
Yeah.
What's that cop doing?
He tried to get out this door, which we had locked to prevent him from coming in.
This is my favorite part. The cop's like, yeah, come on out, bear. Look at that thing, it's huge. Watch this part, the cop. Window open.
Eventually, when the accident was to break
I love it. I love it. So this only fueled my passion, right? So now all of a sudden, man, I'm researching hunting bears, like I'm getting all, rugged and mountain manish, and then all of a sudden I had my first encounter with a wild beast. I was up late one night, I'm sitting in our living room doing research. I'm like, how to grow epic beards, and all of a sudden, I catch out of the corner of my eye something move. This is my first encounter with a wild beast. And I like get up and I kind of go over to look. Sure enough, it's a mouse. So I'm like, this is my time to shine, you know what I mean? So I did what any man would do. Pulled out my shotgun, blasted him. He gone. No, I didn't do that. I did what any man would do. I go to the hardware store and get a sticky trap. So I set it out, and then the next morning I come out, I'm like, okay, it's there. And I see out in the living room this little mouse stuck to the sticky trap. I'm like, rip my shirt off. I'm like, hear me roar. Look out, man, versus wild. Bear Grylls got nothing on this. My wife comes out, she's like, what's going on? I'm like, I caught a beast. She's like, cool, throw it away. I'm like, she totally digs my manliness right now. Like, throw it away. I'm gonna get this thing stuffed and hang it on the wall. She's like, no, you're not. Throw it away. Oh. Stuff the next one. So I go down, and as I'm like getting ready to kind of pick this thing, I put some gloves on. I'm kind of a little nervous. And as I get close to him, I realize he's stuck, but he's doing like push-ups. And it looks like he's been doing push-ups all night. He's like, he's like waiting for me. He's getting all like built up. And I'm like, whoa. So I'm a little nervous. I'm getting down at him, and as I get close to him, all of a sudden, I see these big, beady brown eyes. And my heart melts. And now all of a sudden, I got a new passion. Save the mouse! So I like pick him up, and I'm like, okay, I gotta get him off this sticky trap. And so I start pulling him, and I'm like, okay, it's all right, buddy. And as I pull him, I'm like, I break one of his arms. I'm like, oh, it's all right, it's okay. We'll walk that off later. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Throw away the sticky trap. And then so I started researching online. Okay, I gotta get this sticky stuff off him and this broken arm. And so, turns out that you can wash them in oil and get the sticky stuff off. So I'm like, okay, I got this. So I pour like this big old like bowl of oil, vegetable oil. And I'm starting to rinse them off. He gets slippery. I'm like, oh no. Right at the bottom of the thing, I'm like, oh no. So I pull him out, and as I drop him in, he like takes 2 big gulps. I pull him out, and he's like, I gotta save the mouse! So I'm like, CPR, I've seen that stuff on TV. 1, 2, 3, 4. My wife comes out, she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, he's hurt! He's like, oh no, you didn't. I'm like, he's dying! Fine. Little dude came back to life, saved the mouse. He became like our Bible school mascot. Named him Fievel Mouskovich. I don't know. But here's the thing. Our passions for things cause us to do crazy stuff. And our passion looks foolishness to the rest of the world. I want to follow Jesus with that type of passion. Jesus with that type of passion. What would it look like if this entire stadium full of people were to get that passionate about following Jesus? That's what this conference is about. That's what this weekend is about. Matthew 4, 19 through 20 is the passage that we're going to dive into this weekend, where Jesus invites a couple fishermen dudes to follow him. Here's what he says. Come, follow me, and I will show you how to fish for people. And they left their nets at once and followed him. This weekend, we're going to see how following involves a passionate pursuit of Jesus.